The 21st century economy runs on data-driven decision-making, where the gap between the average analyst and the data architect strategist is the difference between incremental change and exponential growth. This masterclass is the complete high-octane curriculum for C-suite data officers, quantitative portfolio managers, top-tier FP&A directors, and management consulting principals who require immediate mastery over the full spectrum of modern data tooling. You will move far beyond simple spreadsheet tasks and local Python scripts to build, deploy, and govern stochastic financial models, hyper-frequency predictive engines, and scalable secured executive dashboards using the industry's most powerful integrated tools: Python for ETL, ELT machine learning deployment and cloud automation, and advanced Excel, Google Sheets for rapid prototyping, financial auditing, and collaborative governance. You will learn to integrate these systems into a single, cohesive data command center, ensuring that every strategic decision from M&A valuation to dynamic pricing is underpinned by statistically significant, real-time intelligence. This program delivers an uncompromising, project-based blueprint for achieving unrivaled operational transparency, minimizing data risk, and securing a multi-million-dollar competitive advantage in any global enterprise setting. Track 1. Python for financial modeling, advanced data science, and production automation. This comprehensive track focuses on architecting scalable, auditable, immutable, and production-ready data analysis and automation workflows specifically designed for enterprise-level deployment onto major cloud platforms. Deep Dive 1. Python Data Foundation, Cloud Scale ETL, ELT pipelines, and schema governance. Pandas, Dask, Spark the performance, reliability, and security of any mission-critical analysis are wholly dependent on the data lineage and integrity of its pipeline. You will master the fundamentals of the Pandas library, not just for data manipulation, but for preparing data for parallel processing. We move into high-volume data engineering by introducing Dask for scaling operations beyond single machine memory and exploring the fundamentals of PySpark for distributed processing on platforms like Oz EMR, Azure Databricks, or Google Cloud Dataproc. We will cover advanced API and file ingestion strategies, including managing complex OAuth 2.0 and Samuel authentication flows, securely pulling data from S3, Azure Data Lake, GCS storage, and implementing sophisticated change data capture CDC techniques from relational databases, PostgreSQL, MySQL via SQL Alchemy. Crucially, you'll implement enterprise-grade techniques for data cleansing and transformation that ensure schema validation across time. Using libraries like Pandera to enforce data contracts, advanced outlier detection using techniques such as isolation forests and DBSCAN, and the application of box-cox transformations to normalize data distributions prior to modeling. We cover the entire ETL extract, transform, load, or modern ELT lifecycle, emphasizing the use of Delta Lake concepts for creating auditable, version data lakes, preparing your architecture for machine learning feature stores. Deep Dive 2, Advanced Quantitative Analytics, Machine Learning Deployment, and Rigorous Backtesting. This module elevates your analytical capabilities from reporting to high-stakes prediction and automated risk management. You will master the advanced application of key financial statistics, historical and implied volatility analysis, CVAR conditional value at risk, for extreme event risk assessment, and the implementation of Black-Litterman model concepts for sophisticated portfolio optimization that integrates personal views with market equilibrium. We move beyond simple time series with ARIMA, SARIMA, GARC to explore state space models and vector autoregressive VAR models to understand the dynamic causal relationships between multiple economic or financial series. You will learn to construct, train, and evaluate classification models, for example, logistic regression, decision trees, and gradient boosting machines using scikit-learn and XGBoost to predict binary business outcomes such as customer churn probability, loan default risk, or the success rate of marketing campaigns. Critical to this section is the mastery of feature selection and dimensionality reduction using techniques like principal component analysis (PCA) and lassoed ridge regularization (L1), L2 to prevent overfitting and enhance model interpretability. The module concludes with a rigorous treatment of model validation, including walk-forward optimization, formal backtesting frameworks using libraries like Zipline or Backtrader concepts, and setting up bias variance trade-off analysis to ensure models are robust enough for live production environments. Deep Dive 3. Enterprise visualization, secured interactive dashboards, and automated financial narrative generation. The ability to translate complex models into an unambiguous executive narrative is the mark of a true strategist. You will master Matplotlib and Seaborn to create custom, publication-quality visuals and move into advanced interactive graphing using Plotly and Bokeh to handle millions of data points smoothly. The core focus shifts to dashboard deployment and security, guiding you through building and deploying secure, enterprise-grade web-based dashboards using Dash or Streamlit, integrating with Oath 2.0 or single sign-on SSO via services like Okta or Azure AD to restrict access based on user roles. For example, C-level versus departmental analyst. We cover advanced data storytelling frameworks, including the SCQA Situation Complication Question-Answer model for structuring executive summaries and the principles of Tufte-style visualization for maximizing the data-ink ratio. Finally, you will implement an advanced automated reporting framework leveraging Jinja to templates with Python to dynamically generate narrative text that explains model findings and business impact. This framework automates the production of compliance-ready documents PDF, HTML, PPTX, dynamically combining live KPIs, statistical model output, and automated narrative commentary on a scheduled, fully auditable basis. Track 2, Advanced Excel Google Sheets for dynamic business reporting, financial governance, and automation. This track focuses on pushing the universally accessible spreadsheet environment to its absolute limits for rapid prototyping, comprehensive financial auditing, model governance, and high-stakes management reporting, ensuring stability and auditability. Deep Dive 4, Lookup Architecture, Dynamic Arrays, and Advanced Custom Financial Functions. Mastering the modern spreadsheet requires treating it as a light programming environment. You will execute an exhaustive, 5-part deep dive into the modern lookup stack, mastering XLO, OKUP's advanced search modes, and approximate matching, the highly stable index match, and leveraging the power of QUERY for Google Sheets to perform complex SQL-like aggregations directly within the spreadsheet. We explore the full potential of dynamic array functions filter, unique, sort, sequence, and the new lambda, lit functions in Excel to create modular, reusable calculation blocks and custom functions, which are critical for model maintainability and transparency. For cross-platform data sensing, you will master the secure use of import range in Google Sheets, coupled with the query function to filter, aggregate, and transform external data before it loads into the current sheet. Deep Dive 5, Advanced Scenario Modeling, Auditing Standards, and Formal Risk Reporting Frameworks. This module focuses on the strategic deployment of spreadsheets as auditable, low-code financial tools that can handle complexity equal to dedicated modeling software. We will conduct a masterclass in iterative calculations and circular reference management, teaching best practices for building stable, self-correcting models for dynamic financing scenarios and complex debt waterfall calculations. We move far beyond basic goals seek to master the data table feature for running full sensitivity analyses on 2 or more variables, and utilizing the solver add-in to find optimal solutions for budgeting and resource allocation constraints. Crucially, you will implement a formal risk reporting framework within your models, calculating and presenting metrics like value at risk VAR and expected shortfall S using historical simulation techniques directly within the spreadsheet environment. For governance and auditing, you will learn to use VBA Excel or app script sheets to build custom governance check scripts that automatically detect formula inconsistencies, flag hard-coded numbers, and generate a model integrity scorecard before any report is submitted. We also enforce the use of fast financial analysis and strategic transaction modeling standards for structure and readability. Deep Dive 6. Executive Dashboarding, Automation Architecture, and Cross-Platform Data Sync. The final, essential module transforms static spreadsheets into dynamic, automated data command centers ready for both local and cloud collaboration. You will achieve pivot table and pivot chart mastery by going deep into the data model Power Pivot to integrate data from multiple, disparate sources, for example, linking a sales log to a budget table and creating advanced KPIs and DAX-like measures within the spreadsheet context. You will learn to use Excel VBA macros to automate crucial data lifecycle tasks, such as automatically connecting to external databases via ODBC, refreshing linked data tables, and generating standardized weekly report email bodies. In Google Sheets, you will master advanced app script triggers time-driven, on edit to create scheduled reports, manage user permissions dynamically, and automatically sync data with external systems via webhooks. The final output is an executive-level dashboard designed using UX/UI principles that synthesizes data from the Python track via automated API calls or cloud exports and the spreadsheet track, ensuring all senior leadership decisions are based on a single source of truth that is both automated and fully auditable.